abyssus losties, lustus vigilo Jughead, expectata ut persona, lostos fan ostendo ex sky uno. Hello, welcome. Geeky Tom's here. Hi, Geeky Tom.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright, you're right.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? I like your jumper today.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Yeah, it's a nice jumper. Paul Terry's not here. Helen Otter's here. Hello, Helen.
Hi.
Nice to have you here.
Yeah,
Are you
good
actually a
to be
fan
here.
of Lost before we go any further?
I love it.
You sure?
Favourite TV show.
Okay, good stuff. Well, what did you think of today's episode?
Amazing. Another amazing Lost episode.
Didn't Desmond look dreamy in it? He did though,
Desmond
didn't he?
looked hilarious, I thought. Was that some kind of crazy disguise he had on, which wasn't a disguise at all?
The scarf
He just had a scarf
and the sunglasses.
And sunglasses.
You can't go wrong with a bit of Desmond, can you, Tom?
I don't know, you've got someone to bond with now. I was just noticing how you gravitated towards
Probably not going to be
Helen
talking to you that
rather
much.
than me.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I don't mind.
Okay, Jughead, of course,
Yeah.
is the name of the episode.
Yes.
There's a Jughead bomb in it. It's an actual real bomb, nuclear test that was carried out in 1954. Did you know that fact, fans?
No.
Also, it's a cartoon character from the Archies.
Really? There it is.
There it is. Don't get me started on the Archies. That can be very, very dull. The Jughead is, let me give you the facts here, is a Mark 16 nuclear bomb that existed in emergency or experimental capability versions. The Losties have travelled back in time to 1954, where Locke meets the young Charles Widmore.
As said, put the gun down, Whitmore.
See, Widmore. Now, I didn't see this coming at all.
Not at all.
Surely we should have seen it. Does it say on his lapel?
I don't think it does.
Charles Whitmore?
What's it to you?
Nothing. Nice to meet you.
Why didn't Locke just go, hang on, he's the guy that's endangering the island, let's kill him?
Well,
now.
well, you know the answer to that, Tom.
Yeah, I know, because it would have caused a time paradox. Also, you can't do it, because there's rules, yeah?
You can't change it.
You can't change it. That's why there's the bit when Sawyer goes to shoot him in the back from quite close range.
Yes.
And muffs it up. So we met the young Widmore of the past. The thing is though, he's just like a runt there, isn't he? I said runt. How does he become like
Jim Robinson.
Jim Robinson of Neighbours fame? How does he become like the rich, old, powerful Charles Widmore though? There's no.
Yeah.
Something has to happen.
Absolutely.
There's a bit of tension, isn't there, between him and Richard?
Yeah.
Maybe Richard banishes him off the island. Huh?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But
Yeah.
back to the question I was asking, how does he become rich and...
Maybe he's so annoyed that he's so driven to get back on the island that becomes really successful just through sheer hard work and determination.
Widmore makes his money, doesn't he, from like all science things. There's all medical stuff like pregnancy testers and the science equipment that
So you're saying that maybe he's learned some special secrets off the island.
he steals something from the island, perhaps. Perhaps he steals a little bit of magic.
The magic box, wasn't it? It was like Pandora's box. I remember that was one of your theories right back at the beginning.
Oh no, there's a super brain computer. But there is mention of a magic box, isn't there? Where
Yeah.
Ben says there's a box and basically whatever you wish for
Comes out of
will happen.
Yeah.
So maybe Widmore stumbles into this
and
box.
goes, hang on, pregnancy test, gets one of those,
move on
runs off, goes and sells it.
Let's move away from that
Yeah,
idea.
can we? Thank you very much. More to the point, if he becomes a very rich, powerful man, and
He obviously has some sense of ownership over the island, though, doesn't he? He wants to find it and is looking after
Yeah.
it.
He
And
said my island as well.
there's a US bomb. I guess the US tested nuclear bombs or hydrogen bombs,
Yes.
A bombs, whatever it is, throughout the 50s on various islands. So that kind of makes sense. But the bomb is unstable.
It's got stuff,
It's
gunk leaking out of it.
That's like hydrogen gunk.
It's horrible.
Surely it's got to be. That's got to be what's buried beneath the first hatch, hasn't it? Because there's the bit in season 2. Is it season 2 or season 1? I get confused.
Season 2.
Season 2, where Saeed and Jack are crawling underneath the hatch, and there's concrete, and Saeed goes, "I have not seen anything like this since there was a nuclear accident in Chernobyl," or something like that.
Yeah, he
So
basically
says
said,
what it's about.
there's a bomb there, and so that leads to why people are pressing the button.
So it could be that Output has built the hatch.
Yeah?
yeah.
Very exciting, we've got a Skype call now. It's Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going very well, thank you very much. What have you got for us?
I've got this theory going on that Miss Hawking, seen at the end of episode 2, I reckon she's actually Charles Widmore's wife.
What makes you say that?
I reckon because she seems to have the island's best interests at heart, and nobody's ever called her Miss Hawking.
We haven't seen Widmore with a lady, and Penny's made no reference to her mother, so it could be.
Could be.
That Widmore was married to, what's her name, Miss Hawking, and they're divorced because he's evil and she's good, kind of thing, and Ben has teamed up with Widmore's ex-wife. That would get him, wouldn't it?
It would be good. She would, she'd really have to hate Widmore, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
To do that. But I buy that. That's all right.
That. Okay, excellent stuff so far, Ryan. What else have you got for us?
You talked a bit last week about the lawyers that came to see Kate and asked for a blood test. I reckon that it possibly could have been Ben that hired them, because if you think about it, he could have known that Kate would have ran away to the one safe place she knows, which is the island. So
like a sheepdog herding them into the pen. He's sent them around there so that she gets scared and doesn't run her.
I actually thought that. Yeah, I thought that last week too.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I agree.
It kind of makes sense. It makes sense. Ben always has a plan. Ben is always in control.
Absolutely, and he needs to get them all together. And now he's only got 70 hours. So.
Listen, man, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you and to see your face. And I like the way you've groomed your hair, but get it cut. Take care, Ryan. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Now, Ryan, we've just lost Ryan, but it's given me food for thought. He's saying that Miss Hawking and Charles Widmore, that means Miss Hawking is Eloise on the island. But don't laugh at that. That's a good one.
No, I'm trying to get my head around it.
So that Widmore, young Widmore's on the island.
Right.
Yeah.
Eloise is Miss Hawking. We don't know her first name.
Oh, the one with the rubbish accent with the rifle.
Yeah.
The slightly
That's Miss
annoying one.
Hawking.
All right. Actually, yeah.
We have an email from Room Iverson. Hi. Who says Ellie Eloise, Jones is Widmore, Ellie plus Jones equals Daniel Faraday. So what he's saying is that Eloise and Widmore are Dan Faraday's mum and dad. Now, no, you say that.
I'm not poo-pooing it. I just feel like my head's going into a tight Ian coma. It's just hard to get your head
It was
around.
confusing today. I did say this is very confusing, but I'm
very
enjoying it. But it would make sense that Faraday is Widmore's son because he has paid for him to do all of that science course, the
10 years of
research.
research.
It would make sense, wouldn't it?
I don't know. It's a bit of a leap, though. I think maybe he just
They're
knows.
on an island that's jumping through time. Anything is possible now, Tom. Anything.
I know. It's just that I feel that maybe there could be the chance that he just meets Faraday in some other time period, and Faraday goes, "I can give you the island if you fund my research, because that's the only way Faraday can save everybody by getting into fun." It's going to be some ridiculous thing like that.
It could be just good research.
No, it's not going to be good research. I think the thing we've learnt from Lost is that nothing happens accidentally. Everything is meant to happen.
What about Paolo and Nikki?
Well, apart from that muff up, they'll be back. Paolo and Nikki will be back. There was reference to them last week. They will be back by the end of this series.
Oh,
that's a guarantee. Let's got an email from David Beroff. Email. Ian and the team, I definitely think that the bomb could eventually be the power source for the island and behind what powers the stations. Well, I don't think you can power an island with an H-bomb.
Especially one that it hasn't actually gone off yet.
No, I'm not buying that. It's nonsense. On the Sky One forum, my best guess. Oh, here we go. Thank you. My theory. In the future, I think the bomb is buried in the Swan Station. In Season 2, Cy was trying to break through the concrete wall. He tells Jack the only time he knows of so much concrete poured over anything was Chernobyl. I said it first, so my best guess, well done, but it's my theory.
That was good. And true, you haven't actually read the forums either beforehand, thus everything here is perfect and valid.
My virgin eyes. Back to episode 3, and here Desmond is sent to meet Teresa Spencer.
I don't know what we would have done if I hadn't been for
Oh, it's her good.
That woman has got a terrible, terrible
What is
accent.
with that accent?
Do you think they would have learnt after the whole Brixton thing, the Brixton episode, where there's hobos around a brazier? Okay, so who is this mysterious Teresa Spencer? Is it a girlfriend? Is there any kind of
I think
connection
there was something going on between the two of them. And he did research on her, and now she's ended up like that. And then he deserted her. But there would be some other reason why he deserted her, because I think he's a good guy. Yeah. So I think there's there's a justification for him leaving her.
We've got a guest here. What? Yes, she may be spouting off nonsense, but have the respect to let her finish before you come in with your nonsense. Tom, away you go.
And begin. Right, I think that he's not connected with her at all in terms of relationships and that. It's a purely a kind of scientific she's a colleague, like a lab assistant.
Right.
And she puts herself forward. She's like, oh, test me, do it on me. You know, you have to test it on a human, knowing the minds. Yes. No, he's done it on rats, sees it works. He goes, right, I've got to do it.
I think he tricks her.
He's got to do it on human. He's not that.
I think he's tricked her. Oh, he's a sly little dog. I think he's tricked her into doing it. Put this glowing helmet on, it'll be fun.
He's going to point this big laser at you. And then, fine though, don't worry.
Just let me give you a rat.
She's obviously doing a Sam Beckett and time travelling within her own lifetime, isn't she? Not physically, but mentally.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
She's got to be shifting through time because she sees her dad. She thinks he's 3 years old. Yeah.
Faraday is being funded because he is the key to getting Charles on the island.
I reckon Widmore put this Teresa Spencer up and put her forward and said, "Here,
do it on her."
Do it on her. Widmore says that Faraday's mother is in LA.
Yep. Pendulum lady.
It's got to be the pendulum lady, isn't it?
Obvious. Totally obvious. And I said that last week.
I said it last week as well.
I didn't. I disagreed.
You're wrong.
Good. We'll see.
What's with the attitude, mate? Is it because we got a girl here? What's wrong? If you want to get in touch with us and arrange a Skype chat or send us an email or your theory or whatever, then send an email to lostonsky1@sky.com. It's number 1, lostonsky1@sky.com. Also, we're on all the various networking sites, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Bebo and the MySpace. Still not quite sure what Bebo is, but there you go. And you can share your thoughts on our forum at sky.com/lost. Right, back to episode 3, and we meet our old friend Richard Alpert.
I'm not sure what you're expecting me to say, John Locke.
I expect you to tell me how to get off the island.
That's very privileged information. Why would I share that with you?
Because you told me that I had something very important to do once I get there. And because I'm your leader.
You're my leader.
That's what you told me.
That's what you told me. Then time shifts before Locke can get the answers.
Yeah. Typically.
The shifting is the shifting completely random, or is it every time Locke is trying to find something out, it jumps?
Maybe that means something, or it could just be it's a bit annoying.
Getting off the island is privileged information. Is that still referring? That would imply that you still need that direct course.
Yeah.
To get off. How would that work then? Because I thought that was connected with the shield that was set up underwater and.
Magnets and stuff.
Oh, I've just...
Too much for me now.
I've just worked something out.
Again?
Yes, I have. I'm having a great day today. Thanks for joining me. I know how the American military got there, and I know how Richard Alpert gets off the island so easily.
Go on then.
With a submarine. The submarine is US military.
Oh, is it?
Probably. And and how have they got a submarine on the island? Well, they've nicked it off the army. That's what they've done.
So that's what they do. The others just collect stuff like the wombles of people that had already been there.
Yeah, they're kind of like time-travelling wombles. It's May the 30th, 1956. That's when Locke is born. That was quite exciting, wasn't it? When Locke said, "You've got to go and
2 years.
2 years' time, go and find me," and that explains that episode where he gives him the things.
The test, which he fails.
But of course he's going to fail because he's a boy. But it does tie in because Alpert says you can't be our leader. We have a very strict test that starts from quite young.
Yeah.
If you want to email us with your theories or your questions, or you want to arrange a Skype chat, then do get in touch with us. lostonsky1@sky.com. We're on all the good social networking sites: the Bebo, the Twitter, the MySpace, and the Facebook. And of course you can post your comments on the forum, which is sky.com/lost. I nearly called you Paul then, in tribute to the late, great Paul Terry. Tom, your thoughts on this episode, please?
The child Widmore revelation was very Very delightful. I enjoyed that very much.
Why are you speaking posh?
I don't know, just thought I'd change it up a bit.
Because there's a girl in the room. Helen, what did you make of the episode in conclusion?
I'm just intrigued more and more intrigued by Daniel Faraday, I think. I want to know more about him and the tweets, I think.
Our midweek edition is released on Wednesday. You can get it at sky.com/Lost. Talk more about episode 3. We're going to meet Donna, who claims to be Sky One's biggest Lost fan. Eek. We're going to take a wander around the Lost Island in Second Life and have more of your emails, questions and theories. Until next Wednesday, namaste.
Playing this song, it's not exactly my primary objective.
Folks were trying to figure out the secret of this weirdy creepo island, because there are many options, like Vincent's dream or a rocket ship, or maybe someone else's dream, or maybe it's just God's to pay. These are a few things the island could be, like Atlantis or maybe and the show is just a warning
on the horrors of global warming.
Or maybe it's a turtle with an island on its back. Or maybe it's just Hurley when he's a whole lot fatter. Or maybe maybe it's a metaphor for
I don't know. Maybe it's a lot of different things.
It could be the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, because of the skeletons in the cave.
Adam and Eve.
Right.
What if it's just a really small continent?
See, that just sounds like an island to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's the big reveal at the end.
That we don't know?
Yeah. I don't.
WTF is the island, 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 lols.
Test me, do it on me.